Hello and welcome to my very first Skate video. Now, I'm not lying when I say in the title, I am absolutely obsessed with this game right now. When I was a kid, I played a lot of Skate 3 and stuff like that. Sadly, I never got to play Skate 2. I'm a little bit too young for that, but Skate 3 was one of my favorite games of all time, and fun fact, was actually the very first video game I ever played. Now, I know a lot of people are complaining pretty heavily about this game, saying it's too cartoony. They would believe it's Fortnite if you told them. It's not as grunge as I would like. Now, if you don't know what Skate 3 looks like, I'll put a little clip on screen. It definitely is different. I will give it that. This gives more Tony Hawk Skater session, and I know a lot of people are not happy about it whatsoever. I personally don't have a problem with the graphics. I think it's fun. I think it's lighthearted, and I personally, it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm just happy to have a game on PC that I can skate on, because another little fun fact about me, I actually do skate in real life. And I feel like this makes it so much fun, and to be able to play a game where I can just cruise around and listen to music has been so much fun. If you don't believe me when I say I'm addicted, I am so high in levels already. I am already almost max level in this city, and then I'm 6 and 5 in the other 2 cities. Now, I just want to do some challenges in this video, talk about the game, and honestly have a blast. This is an amateur challenge, shouldn't be too hard. I will say, obviously the last time I played Skate 3, I was probably like 9 years old, because I didn't get an emulator on my PC or anything like that, which, oh, I think we did it though. Nice. Okay, we already did our first challenge. I never got an emulator or anything, so I haven't been able to play Skate 3 in the recent years. Regardless, I did play a lot of it when I was a kid, but I kind of suck now. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, let's do a semi-pro challenge. I also personally like the fact that you can fast travel. I think it's a lot of fun. As you can see, I've unlocked a lot of these. These little blue things are the fast travels. They're just so much fun. Not to mention, I think the shops are so much fun, and for anybody who played Skate 3, you would know that this is possibly the best thing they've ever added. Meatman. Meatman is in Skate. Now, by default, I've kind of been wanting to call this Skate 4 because, well, you know, I played Skate 3 and this is their next game, and it makes me want to call it Skate 4, but they're just calling it Skate, period. That's it. Just skate. Okay, so this is a line. What we have to do here is we have to collect all of the bearings, which I think is super fun. I really don't think this one's gonna be too hard. Now, if you don't like my camera angle, tell me in the comments what do you think would be a good camera angle, because I don't know. I feel like I am so bad at that. They want me to do a 360 spin over that stage. That's crazy. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Now, I have made some friends on here. We basically just skate around and I say hello to them. You can't really talk to people on this game, which I find interesting. And I know a lot of people, some other complaints that I've been hearing a lot of is just the fact that there is no offline mode, which I know is a lot of people just want to be alone and completely skate around, but this game is still in early pre-alpha, which basically just means that the game is not fully out yet. If you're watching this video right now, you can't even go just play it. I had to sign up for this 2 months prior to get into this free game. Now, another thing that people are upset about that I also want to address is the fact that there are no custom parks, which I can also understand how that can be upsetting, because one of the best parts about Skate 3 was the fact that you could get an original experience so late into the game. You could go play Skate 3 right now and get original experience 15 years later playing a completely random map that someone made, because there's still active players on that game. Now, once again, I'm not defending them whatsoever, but this game once again is still in pre-alpha. I think that there are still so many things that they're gonna do and that they're gonna come out with, and we're basically just waiting for all of that. This game is basically in beta. It still has so much that it's going to probably have. A lot of people say as well that this map is boring. I can understand that. Personally, I really like the map. I've been spending so much of my time doing challenges, so it hasn't really bugged me all that much. I mean, I don't know. I'm a very challenge-oriented person. Like with most every game I play, I try and do every single challenge that exists in the game, if that makes sense. Also, I kind of suck at this wall ride. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh, come on. Man, I kind of suck at that. I wonder if I could make myself wall ride. Let's just do this. Little short wall ride, perhaps. Will it count? Oh, well, that made it so much easier. Okay. Maybe the speed is what was messing me up. Gotta do a flip trick over this. Easy, let's go, baby. Maybe we'll do a little bit of harder challenge because these are way too easy. The challenges also reset every like 24 hours-ish. It's not very hard to do these easy ones. I'm halfway to level 10 though, which is the max level for this city, which I'm actually super excited about. Oh, all right, and there I go. Now, I know one of the really big things in Skate 3 as well was the fact that you could break your bones, which was a huge thing, right? Anybody who has ever played Skate 3, you know the absolute struggle of trying your hardest to break every single bone in Skate 3. And this time around, they've implemented something called Impervatech, so you can do stunts and stuff like that, which the stunts I've actually had a lot of fun with. I don't know. My thing is I'm kind of not picky with games that come out, if that makes sense. Like, I think a lot of people are genuinely blinded by nostalgia because I don't think this is a bad game. I don't think that they did a bad job. I don't think that it's not fun. I don't think that the map is boring. And I think that they've taken a lot of time to make sure that the mechanics are really smooth. It's just overall, to me, a game that I have heavily enjoyed playing. And I'm telling you right now, kind of like Skate 3 will be one of those games where I get on at the very end of the day, listen to some music, decompress, and skate around. And I could just be biased because I've been waiting for a skate game for so long, and honestly, probably anything would have impressed me, but I don't know. It makes me sad that this game is getting so much hate. There is some aspects that I can completely understand. Others, I just think people are being a little bit too picky. This is Skate 4. It's an upgrade. One thing I can agree with that people have been talking about is the fact that the person who guides you around, her name is V. Now, she is an AI robot sort of thing, which does feel very dystopian. I personally don't like that. I feel like one of the best parts of Skate 3 was the fact that you had skaters helping you around, and it kind of made it feel more human-like, if that makes sense. I really don't know how to explain it other than that. The fact that okay. See, and she also talks a lot. I'm sure there's gonna be a way to turn that off, but like, I don't want her to talk to me unless I'm doing a challenge, if that makes sense. Like, there's no reason for her to talk to me while I'm just casually skating around, which there may be a way to turn that off now. I actually haven't looked. I will say for a lot of challenges, I've completed all the missions. I waited to complete every single mission before I did this video to really like get my full opinion on this game, because I feel like you really got to play out the story to like the game, if that makes sense. And you have Izzy and you have a couple of other skaters as well that do actually guide you around, which I feel like does make it quite fun because you have actual skaters. I just think that the main person who talks to you should also be a skater, if that makes sense. But other than that, nothing has really bothered me about this game. I know people are upset about the microtransactions. I can completely understand that. I will say I'm the type of person where I don't really spend money on myself unless it's in video games. So if I want a cool shirt or a cool skateboard in this game, I'm just gonna get it. I do want to show you guys one of my favorite aspects as well, but we are going to have to rack up some points first. Okay, I'm guessing it doesn't want me to. Oh, well, that works. Okay, nice. We probably just need a little bit more. I'm gonna go do like a easy one really quickly. Let's go to this one over here. Now, something that I'm a little bit disappointed in, but once again, this game is in pre-alpha. I want to be able to grab onto the back of cars because you used to be able to do that in Skate 3. Because I think that would be a lot of fun, especially with the newer cars. And you also have like the cars that have nothing on the back of them. They've been really fun to hippie jump over. I think they've done a really good job with all of the tricks that they already have in the game as well. Like you can coffin, you can hippie jump, you can Christ fly. I know that this aspect probably isn't a lot of people's favorite, but I don't know. In my opinion, it's so much fun. Oh, am I just supposed to? Oh, okay. This is one of those ones where I literally just have to do like objectives, basically. Should be simple enough. Something that I'm also a really big fan of that I can actually show you right now is quick dropping. Obviously, this isn't like the most innovative thing you've ever seen in your entire life, but hold on, let me go over there. I want to put a ramp on this one right here. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I can put a little kicker. Why am I all the way over there? I can put a little kicker right here, make it to where I can do like a little flip or something onto the ledge. I think that'll be fun, right? Oh, someone moved my ramp. Yeah, something that really does suck about quick dropping though is other people can move your stuff, which is not very fun. I don't know, like I kind of just wish people could like choose to not see my stuff, but instead they can just completely remove it, which sucks. Like if you're in the middle of a challenge and you're trying to use something, they can just take it away from you. Like that, I'm pretty sure this guy that's quick dropping right here is probably the one who just took away my stuff. People are also, I will say, I've seen a bunch of people using the quick drops for not good things, if that makes sense. Like I've seen people blocking people in, which like I said, isn't a huge deal because you can move other people's props or objects. They're probably going to make it sooner or later to where you can't. And I don't know. I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. The trick of the day is lip side. Okay, wait, let's do those. We could probably do a couple of those. There's one. And there's two. Just like that, we did the trick of the day. Let's go, baby. All right, let's make our way to a shop so I can show you one of my favorite parts of this game. Now, the thing that I want to talk about that I really like is boxes. Now, I know that some people are like weirdly upset about this. Me personally, I think it's so much fun. Obviously, we have the full shop like I was telling you about, but you have these product boxes at the very bottom. Now, something that I really like about these is you can't buy them. You have to earn them. You have to do challenges so that you can open them, and they're also like mystery boxes. You don't really know what you're gonna get. Obviously, you're gonna get something that's inside of this box, but for those first couple of spins, you have no idea what you're gonna get out of them. As you can see, I've completed the first 4. I've completed this one down here. The reason that I completed this one is because I really wanted the skeleton pants, which I do have. Very excited about that. Obviously, right here, we have that sticker and red wheels, and this one left, we have a hoodie, a flannel, and a sticker. And then left in this one, we have a board. I'm probably gonna do this one. This one seems pretty cool. So basically, you can open these up, it rolls, and you're gonna get something new every single time. What are we gonna get? We got the cyan board. That's super cool. Not to mention, any box that you open for that specific city, you get rep for that city. So we just got plus 70 for Hedgemont. It basically goes towards your level, which I think is super cool. And we can open another one. Let's see, what are we gonna get? Another board. That one's cool. Full circle. And we get more rep as well. Let's go. Now, that's one of my favorite parts. I feel like it gives you something to work for. It gives you a reason to do the challenges, which is a really good thing in my opinion. And I don't know. I feel like overall, I've just really been enjoying this game. It's been so much fun. I really don't know what to say other than that. I'm curious to know if you do play this game, what your thoughts are, because I've really only heard the negative opinions that I've seen on TikTok. So if you have any positive feelings about this game or any negative things that I didn't bring up, I would be more than happy to hear about it in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos on this game. I want to do a video where I try every single flip trick. I want to do a video where I try every single grind trick. I want to do a video where I just try out pro challenges. I want to do a bunch of stuff. I will be making content on this game because, like I said, I'm having a blast. I've been playing this game every single day for like 6 hours a day. I'm not even joking. So definitely look forward to seeing some content. Thank you so much for watching if you did. And that is pretty much it. Goodbye, my friends.